No, no, I think it's much more about what's the really the content. In other words, how interesting are the people that you're going to show? How interesting is the space? Try to show as much space as you can, I would say. Particularly if you're going to be on beautiful beaches and beautiful places. I mean, that's, and then try to, you know, find the right the people that are going to make it interesting, because after all it's going to be about people. If you don't want to do a travelogue, and if you're going to be in it, well, you know, be yourself. Don't try to act. That's what I would, that's the only thing. Too much, you know what I'm saying? Even if you resort to you know, fiction in a way and fictionalize it, just be as natural as you can be. Give, you know, be yourself. That's all I have to say. You're charming, you're smart, you know what you're doing, so all you have to be is yourself. That's, you know, and unless you're working with really professional actors, just let them be themselves and put them in situations where they're gonna be able to be themselves, and even if the situation is sort of fictional. You know what I'm saying?
What about beautiful young Brazilian girls and romantic encounters and
well,
young men?
Well, sure. If you find the romantic encounters and the beautiful girls and boys, why not? I mean, you know, if you want a movie that sells, as they say, I think you can definitely, you know, sure, that is going to be your main appeal in a way. You know, all these beautiful bodies and people, but of course, not just the bodies. You have to try and get the soul of people. The people themselves. That's the key. And to do that, allow them to be themselves. That's what I would say. Parents or with their friends or whatever, try to follow one of those characters, one or two or three, and just follow them into their environment. Where do they live? What are their friends? What do they do for fun or for work or whatever? That's the kind of thing I personally would be interested in watching, rather than sort of a pseudo-fictional thing that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I suppose you're going to go more for a documentary than a fiction. I assume. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, well, that's exactly what I was saying. Is like, instead of trying to make it Hollywood and try to, you know, deal with stars, and you will actually, you know, be thankful that you don't have to deal with a lot of the bullshit that comes with stars, quote unquote. You know, egos and makeup problems and you know, Winnebago problems and things like that, and you don't have to feed them. You don't have to, you know. Instead of that, then, you know, you go for the real, for what is real, as much as you can. I think that's the key for what I think you want to do, is just go for real people, real situations as much as you can. And then, you know, after that, when you see all the material and all that, you will be able to manipulate it. But, you know, follow a few characters besides yourself. I mean, I assume you're going to have someone who's going to capture you being yourself. But I would suggest that whoever are your friends, whoever are the real connections you make, those are the connections you should follow in a way. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, because that's what I think is going to be the interesting thing. If you try to force situations that are, you know, artificial or phony or whatever, people are going to be awkward. Oh, no, now it's recording. Yeah, well, why don't you tell me how you see it? What it is that you do want to do yourself?
Well, I'm feeling like I'm not sure how much I want to reveal about myself in this. I'm kind of feeling very naked and very revealed and very vulnerable. Like I don't know how much of myself I want to show to people, to the world. You know, do I really want everyone in the world to see all of my weaknesses and foibles, and you know, how much of who I am do I want to put in that, and how much do I want to fictionalize, and all of my experiences and bad habits and things, do I want to try to hide those or put them in the film, and and then my friends and their weaknesses and strengths. Like this wonderful character that I've met named Yoke. We call him Yoke or Yokum. He's had such an incredible childhood with the most loving, caring parents, and he's committed to just monogamy and one woman, and he's very careful about who he dates, and he doesn't like, you know, girls who's the bad prostitute girls that were on the streets touching him. But you know, there's a lot of that in the third world countries, and how much of that negative, dark, deep, bad aspect of the world do I want to show? I mean, one of the things I'm trying to show is that there's these two worlds that are being created now. The rich world is fat, overweight, and they've got too much food, and they've got too much money. And then the third world, which they're starving and they're hungry, but they're full of life, and they're full of joy, and they're full of happiness and sensuality and love, and they live for romance and dating someone. Even if they're 60 years old, they're having a new romance. So my feeling is Brazil is the cure for everything that can go wrong for someone. If you're depressed, go to Brazil. If you're overweight, go to Brazil. If you're underweight, don't have, you know, go and exercise. If you're manic or depressed, everything, the solution is just go to Brazil. If you don't have a job, go to Brazil. If you have too much money, go to Brazil. So to me, it's like all of the tributaries of the Amazon all flow together in Brazil, and I want to show that because it's such a mystical place. It's a place that is primordial. It's primeval. It's 5,000 years ago in some ways. People are still living in little fishing huts next to the river or ocean, and fishing and eating and raising children, and that's their whole life. There's no other existence. There's no other possibilities. And at the same time, it's a very sophisticated culture because they had, in the old days when Rio had 20, 30,000 people, Napoleon was attacking Lisbon, and the entire king and all of the court and all the doctors and the gold and the libraries, they all got in 27 boats, and they came across, and they all showed up in Rio one day, and they just took people's homes, and it became a really sophisticated, incredible city, and with linens and tablecloths and fine silver and gold cutlery. So it was a place that changed and transformed, and it's a new world country. I want this to be about Brazil, like all the Alfred Hitchcock movies are about some place. I just watched Rear Window the other night, and I just watched Vertigo, and Vertigo is very much about Big Sur and Monterey and Carmel and the trees and the pine trees and the location and the giant redwood trees and the mystical nature, mythical nature of the giant redwood trees, even when they're cut, and that incredible scene where Vivian Leigh disappears behind the great sequoia redwood trees. That's what I love about Hitchcock, is you're in San Francisco, you're going up and down the hills, you're seeing how the city was 30, 40, 50 years ago, and it's a real place, and he wrote it as a real place, and that's what excites me about making this movie about Brazil. And it's not just going to be a documentary, it's going to be a fictional account, it's going to be created reality. All those bullshit reality television shows are just bullshit crap, and there's nothing real about them. And I want to create reality and show the true children starving in the streets and begging, and the women who have to prostitute themselves because some banker in New York or in London makes a decision that the currency gets devalued, or you know, that they attack that country. You know, I want to show the whole global economy just coming in and bearing on small people's lives, and the pain that they suffer, and the beauty of how they overcome it. You know, I want to show all of those things. And I'm afraid, you know, I don't know where it's going to go, how it's going to change my life, what's going to happen with the process of making it, but I'm letting all that go. I'm just letting go and trusting that this story needs to be told. People need to know. Americans, only 9% of Americans even have passports. So no one's ever going to go to Brazil anyway. So this is the only way that they're ever going to even see Brazil, unless they see some fictionalized version from what it was like 30, 40 years ago. So the broadcast television never shows the reality. They might show a clip of one poor person, but there's 60 million people in that country living in cardboard boxes, and the U.S. is doing so little. You know, they give a loan here and there, and then they pull back the loan for 10 years because they weren't paying back interest. So I want it to be about globalization, about international bankers, and how it hurts real small people that are... And also I want to show how Americans go down there for sex tourism and to be with the beautiful girls. And okay, the girls are 21 years old and the man is 45, but you know, he was married and lost everything in his divorce settlement. So there's so much to show. And I've been going there for 5 years, every year for 6 months a year, and I want to bring the world to Brazil so they can see the incredible country and how life should be lived, how it really was meant to be lived. It feels like it's a totally different planet. It feels like it's a different universe. Like when Jodie Foster went to that other planet in Contact. That's what it's like. So.
Okay, well, there you have it. I did a few moments now. I should have shot some of this more like this too, but another way.
Well, and you using
My camera.
reservation to United States.
Great.
Yes.
When?
To Miami, and from Miami to Denver, a connection, and from Denver to Los Angeles. The next month. But I don't know if I will have money to travel.
Well, next month?
Next month.
No, I'm gonna be here next month.
But you can stay at my home and I go away. You don't need me.
What city?
To Miami and Los Angeles.
Here, take me with. Just take me pushing my car. Where's the car?
Oh my god, I don't know how to do it.
Beautiful, look.
Let's go the other side. Oh my god. Why so many bags?
Because I'm stupid.
I think so. Give me this.
Here, let me put this. I like all kinds. I like all kinds. Tipos de comida brasileiro. Look at that, it's so beautiful.
Yourself in perfect. So let me help you out of your bad luck. I'm kind of stuck. I can take you to the wacky wizard. He's always helping people in a jam. But if you run into the lousy wizard, everybody let's scram. Let's hit the river and away we go. To find the wizard who can send you home. We can make it with a little bit of luck. I'm Platypus Duck. Mais com eles. Aquele cão está com a minha caneta. É a chave para voltar ao mundo real. E eu vou recuperá-la.
It's recording. So you don't like zoom, huh? Is there a taxi driver inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So hard.
mas... vai embora porque ela tá bem com ela.
My name is Pablo.
My name is Emerson.
It's okay in Ponta Negra.
Yes.
You'd like espetino? Bye bye.
What's a spatino?
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Steak.
Thank you.
A little steak. Wow, hot. Deve comer o quê? Acho que ele vem muito, né? Não, ele falou que acabou. Mas passa muito, né? Uma hora dessa. É raro passar muito. É. Eu pego uma caçada. Geralmente é com... What is that? They're holding hands? I think the best is
Picolé. Olha, esse povo Alexandre, show! Amanhã eu vou trazer isso. Tá entrando. Mato Grosso, que? Mato Grosso. Forró, Serra da
Get it from the other side, from the back side, this way.
Basta você quebrar um galho pra mim, mas não vale.
Fala.
Falar?
Você é...
Eu sou capoeirista, sou da Nacional, sou aluno do mestre Marcos, professor, sou filiado da Federação ACBC, Confederação Brasileira de Capoeira.
Fala o que você fala quando eu encontro você. Esse animado.
Animado.
Quando você encontra-me, você...
Ah, por favor, como vai? Qual é o seu nome? Sou o Sérgio. Você quer mais ou menos o quê?
É realidade, não...
Alegria, sim, porque tá gravando o cara, eu não sou gravador, eu fui, meu negócio é da hora, sabe? E aí, o senhor interessa pelo berimbau? Eu sou aluno, sou professor, isso aqui é bom pro seu corpo, pra sua imagem.
Fazer sua capoeira.
Exercício, sua capoeira, para você treinar isso aqui espiritualmente, isso aqui serve pro seu corpo, pro seu físico.
Fazer sua capoeira.
Sou capoeira nacional. Minha raiz, sou brasileiro, sou nordestino.
Fazer sua capoeira.
Nacional, academia.
Fazer agora.
Agora? Só querer. Só querer. Cara, inventa isso aí, a capoeira é isso, a capoeira é brincadeira, é liberdade, não deixa inventar muito. Isso aqui é o famoso instrumento berimbau, criado na África. Antigamente aqui era uma ponta para cuidar dos senhores de engenho que corriam atrás dos escravos. Era uma ponta, hoje em dia é transformado num... Não tem malícia, hoje em dia não tem maldade. Hoje em dia é um instrumento de arte. Para você cuidar, para você trabalhar, transmitir para outro seu colega, para espalhar para a sociedade.
Levantei. Não, aqui. Aqui.
Aqui? Hoje em dia é arte, é cultura, é tudo no mundo.
Fazer música.
Música, sei.
Faz.
O Brasil disse que tem, o Brasil disse que tem uma pistola automática para lutar contra os alemão. O país disse que não, o país disse que não. Capoeira é educação, hoje em dia é esporte, no Brasil e no Japão, camarada. É viva meu Deus, yeah, viva meu Deus, camarada. É vamos embora, yeah, vamos embora, camarada. Meu mestre foi quem ensinou, camarada, capoeira no Brasil. Meu mestre é mestre Marcos, ele é o fundador, camarada. É viva meu Deus. E viva meu Deus, camarada. Ai, ai, ai de joga bonito que eu quero aprender. Ai, ai, ai de joga bonito que o povo quer ver. Ai, ai, ai de joga bonito que eu quero aprender. Ai, ai, ai de olha jogar bonito que eu quero aprender. Capoeira no Brasil é o esporte popular. Capoeira é mandiga boa, só quem sabe quem foi lá. Ai, ai, ai de, olha jogar bonito que eu quero aprender. Ai, ai, ai de, olha jogar bonito que eu quero aprender. Sou estrangeiro, nós tá querendo vender nosso trabalho, nós é brasileiro, nós vemos no sofrimento, cara. Nós moramos na periferia de Natal, nós vemos no sofrimento, querendo vender nosso instrumento musical, arte popular, artes afro-brasileira, criada pelo Brasil, criada pelos negros, africanos. Veio da África pra cá, se dá o nome afro-brasileira, capoeira afro-brasileira, criada pelo africano e pelo brasileiro. Nós estamos vendendo nosso instrumento, nós vendemos variamente, é R$80 o preço. Mas como nós estamos numa crise, que todo mundo sabe que no Brasil, no país inteiro, a crise de dinheiro, que é dificilmente você recuperar alguma coisa. Nós estamos vendendo, fazendo uma promoção para o senhor. Nós fazemos uma promoção até R$15, R$25 para o senhor. É R$80, onde você chegar por aí, é R$85. É um produto valioso para quem entende, para quem tem raiz, para quem quer aprender alguma coisa. É um produto valioso. É uma tecnologia, não é avançada, mas é uma coisa que é criada pelos escravos. É uma coisa descendente afro-brasileira. É uma coisa de raiz, que vem de longe, que vem da África, que vem da raízes nossas, de todos os lugares. É uma coisa lá de profundamente distante de nós, que nós aprendemos a conviver com ela. Por isso que a gente vendemos, tem o preço, que é R$80, nós vendemos até a R$25, fazendo um preço mínimo para o senhor, R$15, que é para sobreviver. Porque nós não temos condições de... Geralmente algumas pessoas pagam R$80, algumas.
Você tem filho?
Tenho um filho, tenho 2 filhos. Tenho 2 filhos, tenho uma mulher, minha esposa, que se encontra ali sentada ali, tá morrendo de rir porque ela toda a vida que vê essas presepadas que eu tenho que fazer, tenho que fazer essas palhaçadas. As palhaçadas não, meu trabalho é esse. Eu tenho que fazer essas coisas para me sobreviver. Realmente no Brasil a pessoa tem que se virar nos 30 para sobreviver, senão você passa fome, passa calamidade, passa coisas que não dá para suportar. E essa é a grande verdade do Brasil. Brasil! Bola pra frente, Brasil! Vamos criar trabalho, emprego para todo mundo. Vamos aumentar o salário de R$1.000 para cada pessoa e vamos congelar. Vamos congelar o que tá para congelar. Vamos congelar o... Vamos passar a régua no que tá, deixar do jeito que tá e aumentar o salário do brasileiro. Porque nós estamos vivendo uma calamidade. O movimento é agora. Doutor Sérgio, da Academia Nacional, de origem Angola, criada por mestre Pastinha e considerada pelo mestre Marcos, Natal RN, Rio Grande do Norte. Viver, cara, você vive no sufoco, mendigagem mesmo, cara. Agora não é culpa de você, nem dele, nem de mim não, é culpa do presidente do governo, dos caras que tomam conta em geral, que não sabe administrar, aliás, sabe, mas só que ele não quer você bem, não quer você bem, não quer o bem. Ele quer cada vez mais ver o burro, só analfabeto de pai e mãe. Se ele é alguma coisa, 35 tá certo. Fala muito obrigado.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Excuse me. Obrigado, muito obrigado, muito obrigado. Beleza? Você tá 100% Natal. Beleza? Aqui é a cultura nordestina, nós é natalense. E a hora que vocês quiserem aparecer por aqui para aprender nossa cultura, nós tá aí. Tem nossos erros, todo mundo tem, todo canto tem, mas é assim mesmo. Vamos viver, viver e viver.
Dá, Will. Perna tá